Hello once again. Now, something that I wanted to do... apologies, I just had to turn the speakers off then. Probably should have done that beforehand. Right, well. Just like to talk about a couple of things before I start this video. First of which is, well, the fact that there are a lot of HD remakes of games coming out these days. And two very important games are being remade as we speak. One of which is Oddworld Abe's Odyssey New and Tasty Edition, which is the HD version, obviously, of Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. A very important game because it is possibly one of the most realistic games I've ever played. And then the other one is Pro Pinball Timeshock. Again, another very important game, and I say that because it is the most realistic pinball simulation. Insofar that you can't even save your game, that's how realistic it is. So, what we're going to do today, I just wanted to do a little retrospective on Timeshock because it's going to be coming out, I think in a few months. The alpha's just been put out. I haven't played it because it was a specific goal on Kickstarter, because they did kickstart the project, and I didn't pay for the beta testing. That was like 90 quid or something daft like that, but I did pay for the big box edition, so we should be seeing that at some point soon. I'm very excited for it. I'm also excited for Abe's Odyssey, but I can't record that with Fraps, so we might not be doing a retrospective. Anyway, Timeshock. As you can see, it is a very complex pinball table, and it's also very difficult because it's so realistic. It's got some particular nuances that you have to get used to. For example, the ball can get stuck behind the top right flipper there, which is quite cool. Just drinking the graphics. Now, this already is a lot of parts of this look fairly realistic. For the time, this was developed in 1997. And we've got some really nice effects, like all the habit trails. I've got nice shiny effects on them. It all looks really good for 1997 standards. So the Ultra Edition, as the HD remake's called, looks incredible. The renders that they've put out already are just magnificent, so I cannot wait to play that. But until then, we'll start with this. So, just press S to start, and then we'll give them some awesome music. Right, let me try and explain what's gonna go on. So, I'll launch the ball. Now, as if you're not familiar with some like terminology of pinball, I'm gonna do really badly because I'm trying to commentate. If you're not familiar with pinball terminology, the thing that the ball's just gone down there, that's the in lane. The bit where it says C and A, those are both in lanes, and the S and N lanes are the out lanes. Obviously, if it goes into the out lane, then you pretty much lost it, but there are ways to get it out of the out lane in this game, in particular. And the in lanes obviously lead to the flippers, so you can hit it if it goes into the in lanes. And if you light all of the 4 scan letters, then you get to scan using the crystal in the middle. If you get the ball into the crystal, then it lets you scan, and that gives you a freebie, which is quite cool. So already I've gone into the exploration stage, which allows me to get this. You might not think pinball is particularly known for its storylines, but actually a lot of the table is probably informed by the storyline. The idea is you're a time traveller. Oh dear, I'm going to lose very quickly. Yes, you're a time traveller, and some nasty bloke's trying to destroy all of time for some reason, so you've got to put a stop to it and be a hero using the time machine that you can see on the left there. It's a big plastic time machine. It's horrible, but yeah, it's meant to look like a pinball, I think. So the whole thing's informed by that, and the crystal, I'm not really sure what the crystal is actually. I just lost the ball there. God's sake. Yes, I'm going to lose very quickly because I'm commentating. It's quite hard to play. By doing the exploration stages, you can get these little crystals of what is called tachyonium, I think. And you get them, and then you can go to different time zones using the time machine, which is all quite fun. But it's very difficult because it being a very static pinball game, got to do some very specific things. For example, get up certain ramps. You'll notice that a lot of the ramps are actually lit up, like there'll be arrows pointing them, lighting them up. So if I go up that ramp, depending on what's happening, I will get extra points or things like that. For example, when I launch the ball, one of the ramps will light up And if I get it up that ramp, then I'll get 5 million points for skill shot. Right, hopefully I've explained enough. I'll try and explain more as we go along, but it's quite tricky to keep up. So what I'm doing at the moment is the video mode, which I activated by getting it. I think it's probably because I'm on my third ball. If you get down to the third ball fairly quickly, then you get video mode by default, automatically, as a sort of a mercy ruling, which is quite nice for the game. So the idea of this is to collect these weird things while avoiding the mines. I'm not sure what these things are supposed to be. Oops. Oh, no. And if you get all of them, then you get an extra ball at the end. But of course I haven't got all of them, so no extra ball for me. But that's fine, because this is a terrible game I'm doing anyway. That's the scanner that you've just seen. Oh, I've got a ball saver from that, nice. So it gives you a random reward, which is quite nice. Is it random? I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. So here we go again. We're on. So the music's changed. The reason for that is if you just look at the time machine on the left, it's because I've locked 2 balls. Now I've locked the third ball, so I will go into a frenzy. I'm going to go into a frenzy mode. Time machine frenzy. Now I've got to get it up the ramps and get tons of points. And if now this is tricky, because what you're supposed to do here is get it up the ramps enough times to like get what's called an ultra jackpot. And I'm very bad at this, because it's kind of hard to keep track of where all the balls are. No innuendos, please. Cheers. I was trying to get an extra scan, but it didn't work. Anyway. Right, so you can see the ramps are lit up now. So, what I'm supposed to do is get the ball up that ramp, and then get the ball up the other ramp. So you've got to do it consecutively, and quite quickly as well, and then you build up the jackpots, and then eventually get this ultra jackpot, which gives you a piece of tachyon, which you can use to go back to various time zones like ancient Rome or the distant future. Now, if I hit the ramps now, it'll start charging my time drive, which I can actually use. If I charge my time drive and then get loads of tachyon, then I can go to a different time zone. As you can see, it's at 60% now, so if I hit it 2 more times, then get 80%. You need to hit them alternatively to get the time drive charged. I'm actually surviving fairly well here. I'm quite surprised. Now, you'll notice that it says quick shot. Wow! Quick shot is extremely hard to do, because as you can see, the ramp on the far right, the orbit rather, on the far right is lit up. Oh, I've just lost that. But the idea is to get the ball up there. That activates the quick shot in the first place, but it's kind of hard to activate. You have to light up, I think, the net lights over there, or yeah, I think that's it. And the more you light them, the bigger quick shot bonus you get. So you get it up there, and then once you've activated the quick shot, then you get it up again to get points. And you saw that I got a pinball there, so you get points when you lose the ball for getting souvenirs, and I think the pinball counts as a souvenir. At least that's the only way I can think of how it works. I'm not really paid attention. Right, so let's try and play properly now. So as you can see, it says award is ready. So if I get it up the left orbit, then I will get an award. And the thing, I think it's hold X means hold multipliers. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but you can tell if you've got an award by the way it's lit up permanently on the orbit. So as you can see, hold X, or hold multipliers, is actually lit up now, and it's not flashing, so that means I've got hold multipliers. And the next thing I can get is hold jets, and then after I've got hold jets I can get the video mode. And that's from lighting the mag lights at the left there by hitting them drop targets. Right, I've got to try and get the quick shot now. I can never do this. No, it's not happening. Come on. You see, this is why it's useful having a realistic table, because you can pull off some very good trick shots. Although I'm not very good at it. God's sake. You know, whenever I want to hit that... Oh, God's sake. Yeah. I'm bad at this game. I make no apologies. Right. Let's try and do this. So, what I want to do is I want to lock... I don't want to go into the future just yet. You can travel to one place without any tachyon, and that's the distant future, but I don't want to go there until I've got some tachonium already, because it's utterly pointless. Crap, I thought that would bounce off the centre pin there, but it didn't. Well, that's probably going to have to wait until the next game then. In fact, I might as well restart. Okay, let's restart. Cheers. Okay, so what I'm aiming to do is get to the time machine frenzy so I can get tons of points. But also what I want to do is enter the exploration stage, and I think that is done. I'm not entirely sure exactly how it's done, but you see, the ramp that is just gone up there, that's how you get to the stage. Or you can do it via getting the scan, which says start exploration, and that sends you to a random place. Not a random place, but a particular place, to get some tachonium. So you can either go to America or Europe, I think, here. And then you can light up all the rest of the continents. You can see the planet. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. You can tell which continent you're going to go to if you look at the picture of the planet there. So now I'm in North America, so I've got to climb up Mount Rushmore, obviously. Why not? And for this I've got to hit certain ramps, which, again, I'm not entirely good at. Oh, there we go, I've just hit that ramp straight away. What can I say? So, if I can hit them other two ramps, then I've got to hit the ramp again. Oh, there we go, combo, nice. That's for getting it up the right orbit and then getting it up that ramp next to it. Oh, come on, that would have been so good if I got it up there. It's all about timing, is pinball. There's very little luck involved. Come on, down there, yep. 5 million points for doing that. It's quite nice. God's sake. Yeah, there we go. And then I've got to get it up that ramp up there. Come on, just one more. I've got 10 seconds, 9. Somehow I doubt I'm going to do it. Combo again. It's very rare that I get those, but I don't want a combo. Oh, yes! It's right in the nick of time. So there we go. I've got a crystal. Nice. And I've locked a ball as well. Oh, or have I? Okay, maybe not. I can lock the ball now because it's got the lock lit. That's pretty nice. So I've got a crystal now, so I can use that. And now the time drive's lit. 3-way. Sweet. Jet's held. So now if I get it up that orbit again, then I can go into the video mode. So as you can see, there's a ton of stuff to do in this game, and that's why I like it so much. Because A, it's super realistic, and B, there's just so much that you can do. The realism is a big factor for me because it's quite difficult to find pinball tables, at least where I live. West Yorkshire obviously doesn't have a whole lot of pinball tables. There's only 2 places that I know of that actually have a decent pinball table, and that's a pair of pubs that are rarely ever open. So yeah, there's not really a lot of chance that I get to play real pinball, so this is the next best option. And obviously its realism is a huge factor for me for that reason. Nice. Just got the ball locked straight away. Now if I lock the third ball, it'll probably ask me to go to a different time zone, but I don't want to do that because, well, I've explained why I don't want to do that. I want to get all the tachonium here first. No! I lost my ball! I'm doing pretty well this game, actually. I'm quite proud of myself. Nice. Obviously I don't fit the stereotype of a pinball player. I don't wear leather jackets. And I don't actually drink either. So we can see all the... Oh, nice, I can go to Ancient Rome. But I don't want to go to Ancient Rome. I'm going to stay in the present day and let's do the Time Machine Frenzy. The time travel sequence is actually really awesome, by the way. I'll show you if I manage to get there. Go! Jackpot. Yeah, I want a double jackpot, and then I want a triple jackpot, and then I want to get the ultra jackpot, and which will give me the crystal. Oh, there we go. Yes! Double jackpot. Come on. So when all... Oh, no. Oh, I got my ball back. How? Why? Oh, well, I'm not complaining. So, oh, no, I've got super time warp as well. So I've got to give in another ball. Great, now I've got 4 balls to contend with it. So there's actually 2 frenzies going on at once now. Oh, I got a replay. Hell, I'm doing really well and I don't know how. I'm really bad at this game, but, I mean, a lot of this is happening almost by chance. I mean, again, there's not really a whole lot down to luck in pinball. It's all about the shots and the timing. Come on, let me get it up that goddamn ramp. There we go. Jackpot. Double jackpot. Oh! I can get the fragment now. I can get the crystal. Come on. I hope I can get it. No, not there. No! Oh, that was so close. Oh, can I still get it? Oh, I can still get it. If I can get it in within that time. Yes! Yes! Fantastic. Oh, I shouldn't take my hands off the keyboard. That's a bad idea. So now what I need to do is get it into the center crystal again. So I can actually acquire the fragment. Look, a magnet. Whew, this is tense. My palms are sweating. My body is... Oh no, don't go down there. Oh yes, did you see that nudge? That was beautiful. Yeah, realism in Pinball Table lets you do fun stuff like that. Also, look at the reflection on the ball. I don't know whether you can see that because I've only exported in 720p. Crap. I can still get the fragment though, which is nice. Nice! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be making Yogscast jokes, should I? Get me in trouble. Oh dear. Come on, into the crystal with you. Into the crystal! God's sake, ball save, it's fine. I hope I can survive for a bit longer. I've got a huge score, look at that. Come on, I think my high score's something like 600 million. I can also buy an extra ball because I've got an extra credit. That was from the replay that I got earlier somehow. Oh god. Right, come on, into the goddamn crystal. I don't know how I'm so bad at this. Shots that work, it's very particular because it's so realistic. It's very particular as to the timing. Bam! No, that's gone up there, that's gone up there again. Come on, just go into the crystal. Whew. I think I'm getting overexcited. Go! Right, I'll hold onto the ball and then... No, too late that time. Come on, we can do this. Yes! There we go. So there we go. I've locked the fragment now. Now I can go for the video mode, or I can lock my ball. Oh, skill shot. No! Damn. I've never got that Magno save to work. Oh, nice. I got a high score. High score. Annoyingly, you can't use the keyboard to type your name in, which is a bit bad. Hopefully, they'll fix that in the Ultra Edition. Oh, that was exciting. Shall we see my other high scores? Let's see what I have to beat. I could try beating Adrian Barrett, who's the designer of the table, but that would take a hell of a long time. 1 billion points. Oh look, I'm a ramp champ, nice. Okay, so all-time high scores. My high score on buy-in is 615,182,090. So that's what I've got to beat. Or if I don't want to buy in, then I've got to beat 400 million, sorry. That's easy enough. Shall we try again? Go! By the way, I think I best point out at this stage that this is the Kickstarter exclusive version of the game that you could only get by backing the Kickstarter of the Ultra Edition. So it's like a fixed copy for Windows. It's like been patched. It works perfectly. It's the ultimate version, but you could only get it from Kickstarter, legitimately, that is. And I recommend you. Well, I can't really. I don't think there's any other way to get this particular version, but you can buy the game on GOG.com. I must say it doesn't work very well. That's the long and short of it. It doesn't work very well at all. I tried it and it was just all stuttery and horrible. It used to be just the DOS version. I think actually the GOG version gives you the DOS version as well. God damn it. Restart. No, damn it, I just added another player. Right. Oh dear. Right, back again. Restarted the game because I wasn't doing very well on that game, so no real point to keep it going. That's the thing with Pinball, it's a little bit roguelike-y. The reason why I say that is because you got permadeath. Wow, some indie developer should make Pinball roguelike. That would be amazing. Do it in... If you make it good enough, then Pinball Arcade, get some nice physics going on. I mean, Pinball Arcade physics are competent. But the pro pinball games have just got the best physics ever in a pinball table. You can say to me Epic Pinball all day of the week, but it's not as good as this. Epic Pinball, the ball is way, way, way too, like, it doesn't go where you want it to, and it's massive. Or it doesn't go where you'd think it would go. Same with that Microsoft Pinball as well, that's a bit crap. Or so, should I say Full Tilt Pinball, that's the proper name of it. Which is a bit odd. It's, they call it Full Tilt Pinball, and it's kind of like, well, a full tilt is not really something that you'd want to get, because tilt makes the game completely, like, unresponsive. And it's when you nudge too much you get a tilt, and it means you can't do anything. Because the game thinks you're cheating. No! Gah! I think I've lost my flame. Oh, I love this game so much though. It's awesome. Right. Well, this time I'm gonna try to go just to the distant future so I can show you the time travel sequence, because it's just awesome. It's something that you really need to behold. But the whole thing, really. I mean, this is my go-to relaxation game. If I just want to have a bit of a relax and wind down, then I'll just go and play this, because it's so, like, it's perfect. Not really a whole lot of thought that needs to go into it. Oh god, I thought my ball was stuck, then I'd have to nudge. Yeah, I mean, you do need to put thought into it, but you don't need to, like, it's not like a puzzle. You can just play it, flick the ball about, get a huge high score and feel satisfied with yourself, because numbers are good. Oh, can you see what I'm doing up there, by the way? Just behind where the bumpers are, there's some little lights, and when I just flick the flippers while the ball's up there, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to light both them, and what it does is it bumps your multipliers up. I'm not sure what the multiplier is. I think that's when you lose your ball, actually. Let's just see. Got 3 scans, 0 ramps, brilliant. 0 continents, brilliant. 1 souvenir, there you go, that was the pinball that I got. Bonus, yeah, so that's the multiplier that you get. And if you get a 25 times multiplier, then you get an extra ball, I believe. In fact, it should say... Oh, just got it back down there. Fantastic, I got back down the plunger. Brilliant. Let's go. Boo! I'm not very good at judging where the ball's going to go. Yeah, let's try and do the video mode properly. Perhaps I might be able to get an extra ball just to string this game along a little bit. So each of these little award things gives you 1,000,000 points, which is quite nice. So it's a good way to get a lot of points as the video mode. And what happens is you use your flipper buttons to control this little time machine. But it's a very heavy time machine, so you're going through this tunnel. And you got to sort of hold. You can't just go up the wall. You have to swing about and do it like that. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from with this. There we go. 50,000,000 points for doing that. Hui! Yeah, so you have to get some momentum going if you want to get up the wall. So it makes it quite tricky and something that needs to be mastered. Yes. And there's a bit later on the round 2, the round that I'm on. In fact, it's coming up next. Really hard bit where you got to get the thing all the way around and get all the things. Oh, nice. Come on. Extra ball! Yes! Advanced time drive. Lovely. Like I can't do that myself. So as you can see at the bottom now, it says shoot again, which means I've got an extra ball. Bam! There we go. Scanner is ready. Now, it says there, super scanner at 5 scans. So that's lighting up the scan letters 5 times in a row. Oh crap. Great. So already I've lost my extra ball. So if I light up the scan letters 5 times, then I get to choose what the scanner gives me out of 2 different things, which is quite nice. Spot warp letter. Right, let me just explain the warp letters. So you can see underneath the crystal it says A and R, and above the slingshots, you know, where the picture of the dinosaur is, it says W, and at the other side it says P. Lighting all them gives you the time warp frenzy, as opposed to the time machine frenzy. So there's 2 multi-ball stages at this. I think there's actually 3, including the Timeshock frenzy, which is right at the end that I've never ever got to. And it's pretty difficult. I think you've got to like go through every single time zone and get everything, and then you do the Timeshock frenzy, and it's really tough. Anyway, I've got the super scanner now, I think. God damn it. Oh, I got ball save though, nice. Ball saver lasts for, I think, 30 seconds after you launch your ball, and you can get extra ones. Now, the lighting the warp letters is one way to get the time warp frenzy, but if you look at the left orbit, it also says super warp there. That gives you the super time warp frenzy, which gives you 4 balls. Now, time warp frenzy normally requires you to get the ball yourself by getting it up the ramp where you go to get the exploration stage. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. The colourful ramp. There you go. Oh! Yes. No! I didn't get to show you the super scan. Okay. I really want to show you the time travel sequence, so that's my goal for this game, just to get to the time travel sequence and try and do that. And then I'll conclude, I think. This video's probably gone off and long enough now. I'm not a master of brevity, it's got to be said. Okay, well I'll just let that one go because ball saver. Not really much to worry about. Bam! Oh no! I got the W out of the warp. You got to hit all the warp letters in order, so you can't like light up an R before you light up the A. Bam. There you go. There's the. Oh no! Come on! This game, it's so hard. I'm worn out now. Just need to lock the balls and light up the time drive. 20%. You can see how far you've got on the time drive if you look at the lights leading up to the ramps. So as you can see now, on the left ramp, it's got the 2 flashing and the 1 already lit. So that means I've got 1/5 of the. Oh God's sake! Restart. Cheers. It meant I've got 1/5 of the time drive already lit. So then I just need to get the other 4/5. Right, scanner, start exploration. I don't want that, I just want to go to the time travel sequence. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and then as soon as I get to the time travel sequence, then I'll come back to you.
Super time.
Okay, well while I'm here, I managed to get a super time warp. I've skipped all the other footage, but what happened was I went to Europe, I managed to get some tachyon, even though all I want to do is get the time drive charged and go to the future and show you the time drive sequence. But no, I've managed to get some tachyon and not even mean to. And now I've lost my ball. But I got an extra ball, so it's fine. But the time drive is now charged, so all I need to do now is lock 3 balls, and I can show you the time drive sequence. So here we go. Managed to get the video mode. Looks like Time Warp Frenzy's ready again, so I could just go and do that again, but I don't want to. Oh come on, I've got to. Oh God's sake! Right. Again, I'll get back to you once I've got the time drive. Super scanner, here we go. Right. Which one do I want? Light video mode, I'm not bothered about. Oh, it's Time Warp Frenzy again! God's sake! Right, I can show you the normal Time Warp Frenzy then. What happens is you get it up the colourful ramp and then you get another ball. But you have to get it up normally, you can't just lose a ball and get it up there, that doesn't count. I got a jackpot. Why am I doing so well? All I wanted to do was get the stupid. Oh, I've got an extra ball now. Thank you. Cheers. Don't know how I did that, but whatever. Whatever. I'm doing my best game and I don't even mean to. God's sake. And I've got the Magno save lit, which is good because I tried to use it and it didn't really work. Another warp jackpot. Cheers. It's annoying that I'm doing so well even though I'm not meaning to. I've still not beaten my previous high score, but there you go. All I need to do is lock the balls. Okay, finally. Time drive's charged, I've locked 3 balls. So now we're ready to go into the future. I'm going to show you the time warp sequence and then that's it. I'll conclude. Flipping hell. Oh god, it's taken me forever just to do this simple thing. And I've actually done really well this game as well. Inadvertently, I've got a piece of tachonium. Ugh. Okay, right, let's go. Press launch to select this destination. We're going to the future. Oh, I've got to shoot the crystal. God's sake. That was something else in there. Oh, I better lose my ball now. Come on. No, 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 no! Oh, thank flipping goodness I had that. Hell's bells. I've still got an extra credit. Oh, yes! Man, it was worth it. It was flipping well worth it. I love that sequence. And this music as well. It's flipping awesome. Really gets you in the mood. Go. So, might as well conclude now. This has been Pro Pinball Timeshock, a retrospective look before the HD edition, the Ultra edition, sorry, comes out. With all new rendering, all new graphics, and remastered music and remastered everything. It looks awesome. It's going to be amazing, and I am going to have it when it comes out, because I've pretty much pre-ordered it. So, press like if you like the video, don't if you don't. Any tips would be greatly appreciated if you're into this game. I've just got an extra ball by accident. Brilliant. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore. I think we're going to continue this game actually, because it's going quite well. So, I'll see you all next time. Cheerio!